Please join me in welcoming one of the newest members of the Sudbury Wolves in David Goyette. David, how's it going?
I'm going well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much. How have you been keeping busy? How have you been spending all this extra time and taking advantage of this extended off season?
Yeah, no, for sure, longer one than I expected. But I've been in the gym, and I've been on the ice with Junior A here, playing for my hometown. So I was fortunate enough to play some games. And no, just in the gym, working hard and getting ready for a season.
Awesome. Well, super glad you've been able to get on the ice with the Hawkesbury Hawks in your hometown there. That's awesome. So, it's always been a dream of yours to play in the OHL and also to get drafted in the first round. You were selected 11th overall at the 2020 OHL Priority Selection last April. Things, of course, are off to an unusual start given the circumstances. But you've been welcomed to the Sudbury Wolves. You've had a chance to kind of get to know your teammates, the organization, the coaching staff virtually. So how does it feel to be that much closer to living out your dream?
Yeah, no, it's special. I grew up watching, all those guys, and soon it's gonna be me. So no, it's special for sure. And we have a great team. Some of the guys I talk to regularly, and it just feels great. And hopefully we can get playing soon.
I'm sure it'll feel that much more real when you're able to sport that Sudbury Wolves jersey on the ice, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, thinking back to when you got drafted, which was almost a year ago, you mentioned, getting to know some of the guys so far. Who on the team reached out to you to welcome you?
There's a few actually, but I think the first one was Blake Murray. He just sent me a welcome message on Instagram, welcoming me to the team. So that was nice. And then Owen Robinson has been texting me over the couple months, just keeping in touch with me, seeing how I'm doing. And I've been talking to Chase Stillman on a weekly basis, so that's nice. And hopefully I'll get to meet some of the other guys soon.
Awesome. Well, what does it mean to you to be able to learn from guys like Blake Murray, Quentin Byfield, Jack Thompson? What are some of the biggest things that you think you'll be able to learn from players like those?
Oh, I'll learn a lot from them, I'm sure. I've learned a lot from other players that I've played with in the past, but they're great players, really talented. So I'm looking forward to taking some of their tricks and applying them to my game.
All right. Well, let's backtrack a little bit, talk about your 2019-2020 season in the South Kent Selects Academy program. You led the team with an incredible 49 goals and 153 points in 65 games. What a season for you. Can you talk about how special that team was and how special that season was?
Yeah, it was a special season for sure. We had a great team. We bonded really quickly, and we all lived in a dorm, right? So we had that team. We had a great team. Everyone lived together, and great coaches. My line clicked really quickly with two guys from Montreal, and we all had an amazing season. And I was really happy that I played there. Unfortunately, COVID hit right before nationals. But I had a great year, and it was just a special year for me. Yeah.
Well, those numbers definitely speak for themselves. But we'll talk about your on ice production for a bit here. You're this fast skater. You can see the ice really well. You love having the puck on your stick, and you're a great playmaker. How do you feel you fit in well with this particular group in Sudbury?
Well, I'm gonna do everything I can to help the team win. I feel like I'm gonna have my role, and I'm gonna have to bring whatever I can and hopefully help the team win every game. I think I play a fast-paced game and really skilled too. So I know a lot of guys on the team are skilled players, and it'll just be nice to get to play with them and win some games.
And speaking of your speed, you run track and field in the summer, right? I think that's something you attribute your speed to. Were you able to do a lot of that this summer? I know COVID's probably will probably change your plans quite a bit there.
Yeah, I was able to run track and field again this year. We had to run outside though, but no, it was a nice track outside. So I was able to still run track, yeah, which was really important to me to get ready for the season.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you were able to get that in. Okay, well, Rob Papineau has described you as someone who brings this consistent work ethic to the rink every day. And I know you've described yourself as someone who always wants to be the hardest worker on and off the ice. What is it about your work ethic that stands out so much?
You know, I'm always trying to be, like you said, the guy that works the hardest. I think I lead by example. And you know, I always give my 100% when I go on the ice. Every shift, I try and make something happen. You know, I try and win every battle, and you know, just try and lead by example, like I said, and help the team win.
All right. Well, maybe you can speak to what the communication's been like with the Wolves organization so far. Have you guys been meeting regularly over Zoom?
Yeah, so we've had a couple of Zoom calls, just as a team, just asking how we're doing, what we were doing. So that was nice. And then we've had some guys, like I said, reaching out to me just to ask how I was doing. So we've had good communication. Coaches reaching out to us, calling us. So yeah, no, I really have nothing to say.
Awesome. Great. Now, you mentioned a few guys that you've gotten to know, and the guys that reached out to you from the start. Is there a particular teammate that you'd say you've really developed a close friendship with, or someone who's really taken the time to answer any questions that you have, someone who's just really taken you under their wing?
Yeah, well, there's a few, like I said. But you know, all the guys are just trying to help me get used to the team and to the guys. So, but I think Chase Stillman, you know, he's a great guy. I talk to him regularly, and you know, we've kind of developed a nice relationship. And looking forward to meeting all the other players on the team and playing with them.
Awesome. And who are you most excited to play against? I know a lot of the first round picks heading into next season are from the Ottawa area, like you. So do a lot of you kind of keep in touch? Are you guys all close friends?
Yeah, I would say we're all close friends. Obviously, we were on the ice together all summer, so it'll be nice to play against them. But Cedric Guénon, it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be nice playing against him. We've played together pretty much our whole lives growing up, so playing against him will be special for sure.
Awesome. Love to hear that. All right. Well, so looking back at these past, almost a year, what would you say are the biggest steps you've taken both on and off the ice to prepare for your rookie season?
I would say just my maturity. You know, just in the gym a lot. I've been trying to gain weight, but transform it as speed. You know, just trying to get faster every day, because guys at the next level are fast, strong, and you know, it's a fast-paced game. So I'm just trying to get ready for that, and hopefully it'll pay off soon.
David Goyette, first round pick of the Sudbury Wolves. We spoke a bit about how well you'll fit in with the reigning Central Division champions come puck drop. Now let's take some time to just kind of get to know you a little better. If you're ready.
Yeah, ready.
All right. Okay. Well, we spoke earlier about your impressive 153-point season with the South Kent Selects Academy. Do you have a favorite minor hockey memory thinking about your time playing hockey south of the border?
Yeah, no, for sure. I had a great season last year. The team was great. Like I said, we were treated like pros over there. Really a great place to play. But I think my greatest memory is probably the brick tournament in Edmonton. Just playing in the mall was really special, and you just get to see who the real competition is. And no, it was nice playing there. I loved it.
I can imagine that was a really special memory, getting to play in that historic mall. That
Yeah.
it's just such a monumental place in Canada. All right, well, going hand in hand with your impressive season and these great memories that you share from your time there, is there a minor hockey coach that kind of sticks out as your favorite, someone who's really had a large impact on you as a player and as a person?
I think I learned a lot from every coach I've had. But there's two that really stood out to me. There's one, Dominic Leduc. He was my coach from 11 to 13, and I just grew so much as a player with him. We worked on a lot of skills and puck protection because I was playing against guys 2 years older than me, so I had to get that maturity level. And no, he just gave me so much confidence. And I love playing for him. He was a great coach. And my coach from last year, Ryan Ward, who really helped me in grow in the defensive zone, just focusing on little details, stopping on pucks, and he really treated us like pros.
That's great. Well, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to visit Sudbury yet, but what excites you most about the idea of living and playing there?
Yeah, no, I've never been to Sudbury. I'm looking forward to it, obviously. I have family that lives there on my mom's side. So it's nice to know that I know people there already. But, it's a great community, great fan base there. So, I'm really excited to head down there, meet everyone, my teammates, and everyone in the organization. So I can't wait.
Great. Well, we spoke a little bit about what makes you such an exciting up and coming player for the Wolves, but in your own words, how do you describe yourself as a player?
I think when you get to that level, everyone skates fast, everyone's strong, everyone has a good shot, right? So I think every time I step on the ice, I want to make something happen. I work very hard, and I think I'm a really skilled guy. I like to have the puck on my stick and make plays happen, but I'm also very good on my own end, and just a good player overall.
Do you have a nickname? And if you do, can you tell us what the story is behind it?
Most people call me Dave, just for David. But last year, my nickname was Goyster, for Goyette. This one's probably my favorite. I just like the sound of it.
Yeah, it definitely rolls off the tongue really well. All right, so thinking about getting ready for a game on a game night. What is your go-to game night meal? Pre-game meal is what I should say.
Yeah, I usually eat pasta, but sometimes I'll mix in some chicken or steak with that, just to get just to get ready for a game. That's usually what I eat. And then if we have a game in the morning, I'll usually eat some eggs in the morning. That's pretty much what I do. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you are a superstitious player, but are there any pre-game rituals that you have before a game? Anything you do to prepare for hitting the ice?
Yeah. So usually, I get to the rink, tape my stick, always white tape. And then depending on if we play at home or away, I have a different suit that I wear, different tie combos. So that's pretty much what I do. And then obviously I have my playlist that I listen to in the room.
Speaking of your playlist, what kind of music do you like to listen to before a game? And is it usually your playlist that's like blasting in the locker room?
No, I'm not. I'm not on aux usually. But no, I listen to rap pretty much. That's what I listen to before going on the ice. Sometimes a little bit of AC/DC just to get me going.
So you and Cedric are not only friends, but you have a similar taste in music, I see.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's nice. You both like classic rock. All right. Which OHL arena are you most looking forward to playing in? Maybe besides your home arena, thinking more on the road.
Probably in Ottawa. All my friends and family are gonna come watch me play, so it'll be a special night, and yeah, Ottawa will be fun.
So having grown up in Hawkesbury in the Ottawa area, did you grow up going to a lot of Ottawa 67s games and Ottawa Senators games?
Yeah, I have. So I haven't been really to any Ottawa 67s game. I think I have been to like 3. But I was a big Ottawa Senators fan, so every time we go there, I'll always be so happy. And obviously, watching the NHL is a dream every time, right? So I always enjoyed watching that.
And did you have a favorite player growing up? Do you have memories of a particular series or a particular game?
My favorite player to watch was probably Eric Carlson. Just such a great defenseman. Um, but I think my greatest memory was probably I remember that game against Pittsburgh where Crosby and Malkin both scored, and Carlson went to score in overtime, and that was just a great game.
Yeah, definitely. It's always exciting when those two teams meet. They've played some important series together, so totally get it. Well, speaking of the NHL, which NHL players would you say you look up to or model your game after?
I'd say Evgeny Kuznetsov. He's just always a threat on the ice. He's really good with the puck. But I've been watching a lot of Austin Matthews lately, and he's just a really special player. I like how to play and make plays happen. So I think that's how I play and how I want to play.
Awesome. And I just have one last question for you. Is there any significance behind your jersey number?
There's not. I was 88 growing up, but unfortunately, someone on the team has it. So number 19, I've always liked Jonathan Toews, and I just kind of thought it was a great number, and so I went with it.
Perfect. That's definitely just as good a reason as any. All right. Well, thank you so much, David. It's been an awesome pleasure speaking with you and catching up. I really hope you're keeping well. Hope you're staying healthy and can't wait to watch you on the ice with the Sudbury Wolves.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. It's the newest member of the Wolves, David Goyette, the 11th overall pick of the 2020 OHL Priority Selection.